Hello, I'm Tilly Douglas, and today I want to show you something that's a little bit different. It's a infinity junk journal. That's what I'm calling it anyway. An infinity junk journal, because you can keep adding to it, and it's quite weird how it all opens and does things. And this one's got a steampunk theme to it. So it hasn't actually got a spine, but it is all held together, and not just by this. I'll show you as I open it up how it all works. It's a bit of a strange one, this, but I love it. Now, I know it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I know not everybody's going to like it, but I like quirky things, so I really love it. So it's just held together by a piece of leather. Now, this piece of leather was something that I got from a picture framing company that made leather frames, and I just bought a load of offcuts from them. So I've just tied it on there just to hold it all together. Now I just tied this on because that's something quite special. I'll just put that there and I'll show you that afterwards, because I want to show you how this all works. So these are all jump rings. It's held together with jump rings, which is a bit of a strange one. Now, the way I do it, you can open it several ways. You can do it this way, and these are all just the backs of them. It's made out of cards, so like greeting cards, and these are the outside covers of them. So you can open it that way, or this is how I made it to be opened. This is how I designed it, so that this is the front and this is the back. But still a bit strange, because this opens up like this. I've had like that, and then also on the back, like that. I'm struggling to get it all in. Now, if I've had to clear off my side worktop in my craft room because I couldn't fit it all in. So if you hear a crash and a bang and a wallop, it's because I've shoved everything out of this space. Please don't judge me. So this side then opens up like this, and it also opens up like this. So then you can turn it over, and I'll show you all these in a minute. I'm just showing you how it all actually works. So then that was that side. This side is completely different. This is another set that opens up like that, or like that. It's a very strange one, but then I do have some strange ideas sometimes. And then I start trying to put them into practice and think, oh crikey, this is going to be hard work. So I just wanted to show you it like that, how it all opens, and then I can show you it close up. But it's held together in the middle by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jump rings across here. So this is the centre. So this is all this side, and then turn it over for the other side. So, oh, complicated. Hope you're keeping up. It even confuses me, and I designed it. So this is my front. So we'll start here. Put all the bits in that I've chucked all over the place. So this is my front. Now I can get a little bit closer now. So I'm just going to change the camera angle a little bit. Right, I've adjusted my tripod and everything to now try and get a bit closer. So I just wanted to show you this because I love this. This is a mourning brooch. Well, not a brooch exactly, because it hasn't got the little thingy on the back, but I love it. I just think it's so gorgeous. It's from Victorian times, when they used to put hair locks of hair in these little, they're usually brooches, but this is a little, or lockets, but this is neither, it's just a little brass thing. But I love it because it's something that was so special to somebody, and it's an actual part of somebody that lived in Victorian times, and I think it's just exquisite. I know some people might think it's a bit weird, but I think it's beautiful. So I just wanted to put that in there with this because it's precious, that is. I think it's very precious. So this is the front, and these are just little wood letters that I just coloured with the gold marker pen and put them, I mean, it says steampunk, but I put some of the letters around the wrong way because I like doing things like that. So just little embellishments, and I've punched it around the edges and put jump rings in. Now these are some little coils that I made years ago, and I made loads of them. These are earrings, but they work really well on here. So this is the sort of thing I used to make, like coils like this, and I made tons and tons and tons of them. And I have got some more of the smaller ones like these. So like I say, I made them years ago, and I made loads of them. So I just thought I'd use some of them in this journal. It's little springs. I think they're really effective. So that's what they are, and I've just attached them with little 8mm jump rings. All these jump rings that I've used here are 8mm ones. Not these aren't jump rings, these are closed rings. So just some little embellishments, metal embellishments in the steampunk theme. And this is the heart that I did. These are watch parts, like actual watch parts that I put in little heart-shaped thing and filled it with resin. And that's just a little embellishment clock hand. So got the coils on there. We'll do this side first. Now some of these papers, these ones, this is mine. Some of them are mine that I designed, which I'm designing a steampunk digital kit. But some of the papers, these ones and these little pockets, and this one is what I got off Creative Fabrica, because I have a subscription for that, so I can download and use as much as I want, because I only pay once a month and you can download as much as you want. So I will leave the link to these papers that I've used out of that kit in the description below. So this is one of my tags. I just put some packing paper on the back and sewed around it. A little button card with some little, they're not old buttons, they're just made to look like old buttons, and I just put them on there with some little wire. And this is one of my newspaper cuttings, a digital download, not an actual old paper, but I think it's come out quite well. I printed it on cream paper, and then obviously tea stained it to make it look like old. But it's fabulous, isn't it, with all these beautiful old boots and the old adverts. I love these. So that's that. This is one of my little pockets, and this is one out the kit of Creative Fabrica. Just some little bits and pieces to journal on. This is, oh actually this is on my website. A lot of this stuff is on my website that you can go and download for free. So if you just go to craftsspaceideas.com, there's a freebies library, so you can go and put your email in, and you'll get emailed the password. And one of my specimen cards, little specimen slide, I have got a video on how to make those. These little stamps, they're also on in my freebies library. so you can download those as well, completely free. There's one of the little springs that I made, little coils, and I've just put it on a little bulb clip. So this is just a little paper clip, that altered paper clip, and this is a lovely image of a clock, which I think is really pretty. Just a little journaling spot. So on this side we've got a little tag, one of my tags, little notebook that I made with packaging paper to write on, and some little vintage trading cards, digital, not actual vintage, just the vintage ones of the era. Another newspaper page, which I love them. Oh, this is a little one of my images that I've printed out, and this it didn't have this wig on. This was actually a moustache and I've turned it into a wig. So I printed out some, oh actually these are done on my Cricut Maker, which cut them out, made them into stickers, and they're all different types of moustaches. So I turned one into a wig, as you do. So little paper clip, just holding this down, and this is a beautiful image because I didn't want to cover this up, so I just did it like that so that can open up. And this is an image of an early telephone. So journaling spot under there. Oh, I did put corners on all the pages as well. Now this is another sticker. This is some vintage paper that I downloaded off Creative Fabrica, then made really small and turned them into stickers, and my Cricut Maker cut them out. So I think they look fab, and so I just put one on there and used a little stamp to put some text on it. So I just wanted to show you these as well, because I've got some of these in here, so I thought I'd better show you these at the same time. So these are also off Creative Fabrica, which I then turned into stickers, and they're just little stickers. So that's those. This is half an envelope, just cut in half and used as a pocket. Just a bit of ribbon and a bit of washi tape. And inside, a little card. This was out of the kit that had the papers on. And this is one of my images, which is just really pretty. This is actually an image of an old card, an old greetings card, but I love it. And this is an actual vintage old, and I think it's a scarf clip, is it? Would you say that's a scarf clip? I think it is. Let me know what you think. But it is an old one, and I just love it. So just put that on the top there. So this is a pocket in the top of here, so I just put a little tag in there, and then I just put that on there just because I like it. And it works nicely as a paper clip. So that's that half on the inside of the cards. So these was just all made from 5 by 7 inch cards, because I have a big stack of them, because I got some that was damaged. I got some that was seconds and they couldn't sell them, so I bought them. really cheap, so I've got lots of them. So that's why I've used cards, and it does make it a lot more sturdier with all these. So that's the center. So now we've done all the insides of this side. So now we're going to do the backs of the cards. Hope it's making sense. So this is just one of my images, and I've just put a little pair of glasses on there, steampunky style. This is one of my background papers, and these are some of the tags. I'm going to show you the tags that I've got in here that are free for you to go and download off my website and use as you wish. So there's 5 cards, 5 pages rather, and I've just printed them out on card, and there's some gorgeous images on them. So that's one, that's another one, and I've used quite a few of these in this journal. So they're fab, aren't they? So feel free to go and download them, use them as you want, and there's loads of other stuff on there, and I'm adding to it all the time. So I do like to give stuff away for free when I can, because I know how expensive it gets. So that's that one I've used there, look. I know how expensive it gets to try and do all these craft things, and I do want to encourage people to do crafting because I think it's so good to do it. It's good for our mental health, and we all need help, don't we? So at the moment things are all up in the air, so anything that we can do to help ourselves is good by me, which is why I've put, well, not just the reason why, but I just want to help out when I can. Another newspaper. I just love reading all these, and I've got a lot of them, so I love looking at them. Another altered paper clip. I just left this page as it was because I loved it. This was out of the kit that I got from Creative Fabrica, but I just liked it as it was. So it's just got the metal corners on, and I've left it as that. So this is the other side of the paper clip that was on the other page, and another one of those beautiful lace greeting cards, or a copy of journal spot on the back. So this was out of the kit as well, and I've put chain as the mermaid's tail, which it stuck really well. I used Fabri-Tac. I just used Fabri-Tac to tack it down, and I've used Fabri-Tac on all the metal embellishments because it works really well, and it sticks it lovely. So that's what I've used for that. How doesn't that look nice? I love it. I really love it. So that's that page. Where are we? 1, 2, 3. So this is the last page on this side. So that's the other side of that, what I think is a scarf clip. And then I've just put this little clock image on with some little metal hands. And one of my images there. And then a couple of little postcards for journaling spots. This is one of my papers that I've designed in my kit. This is one of the pockets from the kit that I got from Creative Fabrica. So just a little collage card with some writing paper on the back. And this is just a lovely image that I liked. And it's an old printing office, which I thought was beautiful. Bookseller, stationer, and a printing office. Beautiful, beautiful old buildings. So that's that side of the book. Now we'll do this side. Still in focus, I hope. Still in shot. Yes, I think so. I've got my camera high up, so I'm struggling to see it. So a little moustache metal embellishment I've put on here. This was a little charm, but I just cut the little ring off the top, which I've done for most of the little charms. And then these are those little stickers that I showed you earlier that I made into stickers. A little bit of washi tape here. This is washi tape. This is washi tape, and then an image, and then one of those moustaches. And then in here is a little writing pad with packing paper to write on. One of those tags, and they're just a little bit of lace, a little bit of sari silk for decoration. So this is just a pocket out of a piece of 6x6 cardstock book, you know, little packs we get, just cut down into a pocket. And then I stuck it to an envelope from the envelopes belonging to these cards, just to give it a little pocket at the back. And that's one of the tags that you can go and download for free. And a little bit of washi tape for the tag top. So that goes in there. These are the stickers. This is a little butterfly that I've just done 3D by putting some little sticky pads underneath and washi tape on the edges. Another one of those tags. This was out of the kit of Creative Fabrica, and then this is out of my stash. And then this image is also on my website that you can go and download for free. I've just had to turn it into a pocket. A little tag with just a little bit of ribbon, little clock hand, mother of pearl, but a shell mother of pearl shell button, held on with a ball pin, and obviously some little bits of lace. So I just love this image. It looks all right, scamp. So I just wanted to put that in because I loved it. A couple of gentlemen, Victorian gentlemen. Beautiful butterfly peacock with butterfly wings in the steampunk style jacket. So I didn't, that was the out of the kit for the background papers, so I didn't want to cover it up completely, so I did it like that. Now this is a little pocket with a little writing pad made out of packaging tape, just sewn a bit of ribbon, a bit of lace across the top. These are also on my website to go and download for free. Some little, well, you'll see if you go over there, there's all sorts of things like this. Little cards with birds and butterflies, and these ones have got music on the back, some of them haven't, and oh, there's all sorts. So just help yourself. So that just hooks under there. And this is a piece of wallpaper, and I was just did some practice stitching and just put that in there because I like it. This is just a very simple pocket made out of a piece of card and punched out the top and just stuck on. Look at this image. I love it. It's a contortionist. Now, I don't know whether he actually could do that, but that's quite some skill, isn't it? Talk about your front bottom. Or don't talk about your front bottom. And this is a little little dog using a telephone, early telephone. So I thought just a couple of little fun images I'd put in there. Bit of washi tape, little cutout of flowers and a bit of ribbon. And that brings us to the centre of that. So now we do the back of these pages. So the front, obviously I've already explained that with the letters, and well, you can see you can see, can't you, what it is. So look at this. Isn't that wonderful? I love that image. It just makes me smile. So I just put it in a little frame, turned the frame over actually because it was patterned on the other side, and I just wanted the plain side, and then went over it with my gold marker pen. and these are just some little cork stickers. This is out of the kit. Oh, this background is mine, out of my kit that I'm in the process of making. This is the one out of the kit from Creative Fabrica, but I loved it, so I left it plain so you could see it. And that's the other side of it. Very pretty. And also this one the same, out of the kit from Creative Fabrica. And then this is the last one of this side. Still got the other side to do. So these are out the kit on Creative Fabrica, and these are a couple of my digitals that I've just downloaded and stuck on there, and then gone around with a black marker to give it a little bit of shadow. So that's that side. Now we flip the whole thing over. Oh, didn't show you this little coil thing. Coily spring. This is one of the ones that I made all those years ago, many years ago, and just put a little ball pin through it and put it through one of these little holes. So that's that side. Flip it over. This is just a little bag, little coin bag. Just a little coin bag with some coins in. Now these little half pennies and pennies, but they're not actual, they're just little charms, and I've just chopped the little thing that you put the chain through, just chop that off. I've got a bag of coins, so I just like those. So a little airship charm, which I just stuck on with that Fabri-Tac, little pink doily, and a little cameo, which I just thought looked lovely. And then a little cameo on this side, which is held on with the chain, and on the other side of the chain is these little tags that I made, little banners. So it looks like leather, but it's actually just card that looks like leather. Sewn around. A piece of map wallpaper, that's a little bit off some wallpaper. I've made loads of these as well, I've got loads of these. And then just stitched on, and a little crimp top. Well, I think they're fabulous. So these are 3D, so I've just made two lots and put little foam pads between the two to give them a 3D look. So we'll go this way first, since we've already started with that. Little charm octopus, which I love. Now he was on a little chain, so I just cut the little top off, kept the chain. These balloons here were rub-ons, which I got reduced in a sale bargain basement lot. Little specimen card. So I can't remember whether I mentioned, but I have got a video on how I made these if you want to go and have a look at that. Another little cluster card for a journaling spot, and some little mushrooms available on my website, just to go and get if you want to. And this is one of my little pockets. So just some lovely trim on here, and a little cutout stuck onto the pocket, bit of washi tape on the pocket, just a really plain simple pocket. And then one of the tags with some ribbon and one of those mushroom cards. And this side is just a piece of card folded over, and then folded over on the corner and punched out to make a little pretty pocket and a bit of trim. And then these are just two little cards, tags, to go in there. This was out of the kit of Creative Fabrica, so I liked it, so I just left it as it was. Just put a little bit of ribbon trim, rose trim on the top and bottom, and left it as it is. This was made out of an envelope, so just cut the corner off and stuck these little things on it to make it pretty. and a couple of those little tags with just a little bit of lace for the tops. And that is at the centre. So now we've got the back of this side to do. So these are some of the background papers, so I loved them as they were, so I left them as they are because I love them. So this is just a little image that I liked, and I just turned it into a pocket and then put these little cards in. So two of these, those two are out of this kit from the background papers that I got from Creative Fabrica, and these are my own ones. So I just think look really pretty. Now this is a this is a book page with just some fabric with music on it and a little stamp sewn around and some little tags that I've already showed you. So, and then this one is a specimen card with a little butterfly in it, which I love. And I love making them as well. They're really good fun to make. So I'll leave the link for that video in the description below. So next one, oh, we've done this one, so we're back to, oh yeah, back to that other side now. Right, so now this side. So, oh gosh, I love this. So this is the background paper from the kit that I got. Just some little eyelash trim. And this is one of those little waterfall books, which I love. But then this, make sure it's in shot because I like this. See, what's this? This is how my mind works. So this is somebody doing a push-up. So it tells you, push up. I love these waterfall books. I think they're fab. So you can use them to put, you could put photos on them or use them as a photo album or however you want to make them. So I've just put a photo of this lady on an old telephone and then writing paper on the back of them. Aren't they fab? I love them. So that's that one. Now, this is some more of those rub-ons, and this is one of my pockets out of the kit that I'm designing. So, little card, journaling spot, mushrooms, journaling spot, and a little book that I made. I made loads of these little books. I love doing them. So this has got a little pair of scissors on there, a little charm, and this is just a piece of ribbon as a belly band, and then some of the tags and a little notebook. So there's a lot of journaling space in this actually, so it's quite usable as well as weird. So this is the other half of that envelope where I made the other little pocket. Another piece of that old paper that I turned into a sticker with a little seahorse on it. So this is just a bit of ribbon with a little bronze and some rose. And this is, I've got a set of these little stamps, there's quite a few of them on my website, so you can download those for free. So in the little pocket, little card and a little note, which I love. So it preserves all these beautiful little notes that people used to leave each other, send each other, which I love. And that just tucks in there. So this is just a little image that out of mine that I just stuck this little glass cabochon on with a clock and a little label at the top there. So that brings us to the centre of there. So now all we've got to do is the back of these pages. So there's that lovely image, which I love. So I'm just leaving it as it is. Just a simple pocket with a little image that I cut out the little top to give it a little pocket look. And this is those background papers off Creative Fabrica. So this is one of the tags out of on my website, and I just put a little brad through there because I liked it, so why not? This is an old spectacles advert which I loved, and I've left these papers as they are because I love those as well. And then we're back to the beginning. I've showed you those, so that's that. I think I've showed you everything. Now, how I've constructed it is, if you want me to do a video, just let me know. I don't know whether anybody will, because I don't know whether it's just me that will like this sort of thing, because I'm a bit odd. So if you want me to do a video, just let me know in the comments below. I mean, I can do one if you want me to. I just punched the holes out down the side and put these little rivets in, and then 8mm jump rings to hold it together, and one in the middle for a spacer, so it all opens and closes nicely. So that's basically how I've put it all together. So what I did was 3 cards either side like that, and that's the centre. So at the centre I joined those two together. I hope that makes sense. If you want me to make a video, just let me know, and I can show you how to do it, or how I did it. So it just also sits like this, so you can just open it up like this as well. So you can go through all the pages and open them up like that. So it's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? But I just love it. I absolutely love it. So it all opens up like that, and then you can also open it up like this to the centre, and like this. There's lots of ways you can open it, which is why I just love it. So that's that. I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go and get the freebies. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and click the little bell notification so you get notified when I bring out more videos, and hopefully with lots of new freebies. And check back on my website because I'm always adding new freebies on there, so I'd like to share them with you. So that's my infinity junk journal with a steampunk theme. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you made sense of it all, because it all gets a bit confusing. But it was a lot of fun to make, and I hope you enjoy making yours if you decide to make one. So see you in the next video. Bye for now.